Alright, what is going on, guys? We are back again playing some more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 on my PS5. Many people keep joining into the streams asking how I got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 or even 2 on my PS5. So I'll say how you could have gotten it uh, back in the day. You needed to buy it for a very short period of time. It was on the PlayStation Store back in 2016. So, yeah, if anybody's wondering, post stream, just to get it out there for you guys right away. But yeah, to get that out of the way, we're gonna continue. We're in the Omega Base, still pretty early on in the game, and I have decided to start off just using a couple of X-Men. Excuse me. So yeah, we got pretty much all the classic suits for everybody. We got Cyclops leading the group as he should, along with Colossus, Retro Storm, and Wolverine. I was debating about swapping Wolverine with Nightcrawler, but Wolverine's awesome, right? I love Nightcrawler though too, so maybe I'll swap out for Storm. We'll see though.
Let's work together, team.
But yeah, using some X-Men all together, I think sounds kind of cool. What is going on, Cool Fresh? How is the life going? So we came in from there, on our way. Let's use a Colossus, man. Colossus should be a tank. What the hell's up? My camera's kind of bugged. Oh, that's right, Mysterio. Mysterio step away. I'm just speedrunning all this. I keep wanting to like read story events, but I'm just like, let's just get into the action. I've gone through this game so many times. Doing good, nice. I'm doing great as well. Feeling much better. Goddamn Wingstop I had last night destroyed me. I got what most people talk about, like how Taco Bell affects them, is what Wingstop did to me. Like, I never have been affected by Taco Bell, so I see the memes and I just don't get it.
Hey, can anybody hear me?
Bruce Banner. I have played as the Hulk during this section to see if maybe the Hulk has special dialogue. He doesn't, but I thought it'd be worth a try one time. More spicy poops. God, that last one right at the end of the stream, that was so bad. I barely made it to the toilet, man. That was like a photo finish.
What the heck is going on around here? There was a huge explosion, and then I just.
Even then, like I thought I was good. I was about to go to sleep afterwards, and just watching a couple of videos on my phone, and then it came up again. I was like, shit! Like, this is bullcrap. This could be a trap. Yeah, look at that bomb. That sure as hell looks like a trap.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this.
Nice.
Figures.
So now we gotta go back.
My target's down.
Well, now that I've been playing the next-gen version of this game for a while now, maybe when I get it, once I re-download it on my PC, I'll enable a reshape mod. Talk a lot of shit. I'm good at talking a lot of shit, and I'll keep talking shit. But yeah, no, I think I just need to enable a lot more bloom for my PC version.
I rather enjoyed that.
And poop, yeah, I do. Yesterday, at least, that was terrible. I'm like, it would not surprise me if some people think that I have a controversial mouth, because, evidently I do. to enable some more fiber in my gameplay. So I think I get what you're saying is that next time I gotta play on the mobile gamers gaming chair and stream from my toilet. Oh. While trying to break the door down. I'm not playing the whole trilogy of these games in order. I have a second. Don't have the second one. Should I get on PS3 or PS2? PS3. Get it on PS3. The PS2 version is terrible. Depending which one is cheaper, I guess. If you just want to get it for the story, then just get the PS2 one. But if you want the better version of Ultimate Alliance 2, then yeah, just get the PS3 or 360 version. But it's still not great. This one is definitely the best one, which is why I play it a lot more. Not a fan of Ultimate Alliance 3. I wasn't either. They just kept milking Thanos. You know, Thanos in the Black Order. And it was because, you know, the Thanos hype was real, so they milked an entire game for him. Like, had he not been the big boss, and maybe they had it be, like some other massive threat, from the post-credit scene of the Doctor Doom DLC in the third game, it looks to me like Eternity could be the next boss for potential Ultimate Alliance 4. And I'd be down. Eternity is insane. X-Men Legends 2. Nice, yeah. Yeah, the next X-Men Legends 2 video I have coming up is dropping on Sunday. And then the next Sunday after that will be the final video to my X-Men Legends playthrough. Then that game will finally be done for you guys, and then I got 2 more Marvel games already scheduled to drop after those. Then after those 2 games, I do have a Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks playthrough, which I never got to finish, the modded playthrough, but I do have another modded playthrough of that game on the channel. Noise. Yeah, in the last video, or no, the video before last, teased Archangel at the end, and this next video coming up actually features Archangel. I was so happy to have him in the game, or just feature him in the channel, since he's one of my favorite Marvel X-Men villains. I tried to add him in this game on my modded list, but I just could not get him. Because I tried to do a whole bunch of X-Men villains. I'd love to see Ultimate Alliance incorporating Secret Wars for the next game. With the final bosses being Doom and Beyond. God, that would be so cool. Unfortunately, I don't know if people would be willing, or devs would be willing to do that. They're more like, who's the popular villain? So now, excuse me, now they would either do Kang or Doctor Doom. Probably Kang, depending what stage of development a video game might be in. If something is like in the middle of development, then yeah, they're definitely having Kang be the big bad. If nothing's in development now, they might do Doctor Doom, which I'm cool with Doctor Doom, man. You can't really mess him up too much. I still don't really see much of an issue with the old Doctor Doom from the movies. You know, just he's a guy in a suit of armor and he's evil. You can't really mess that up, and as far as I remember from the old movies, I don't really rewatch those too much. I don't remember Doctor Doom really being a massive disappointment. Doctor Doom could have been better, because, you know, Doctor Doom is massively intelligent, he's strong, he uses a lot of sorcery. And they didn't use too much of that. But still, nonetheless, you know, you can't really mess up the suit, and I thought the suit was okay. Especially at the end of the second movie where he steals the Silver Surfer's powers, and he gets all chrome-like, and he gets his own weird surfboard. I didn't like the surfboard, it was like a circle. But, yeah, I mean, either way, I thought it was fine. Oh great, this is where we gotta find MODOK soon. I do kind of like this boss fight because he gives you like real life quizzes. He's like, how many miles is the Earth away from the sun? And you're like, excuse me? Let's use Storm for a bit. Oh, get that bomb! Get that bomb! Gotta use a quick time event to disable a damn bomb. Okay.
Enemy unit sighted.
There's not gonna be comic accurate. Yeah, that's true. I feel like if they had Morgan Le Fay enter the MCU at some point, that would be a really cool way to introduce him, since she's the one who taught him his sorcery. Get the bomb, get the bomb. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this, this Doctor Doom in the MCU. I don't think they're gonna ruin it. It will be kind of awkward of it being RDJ, but I'm not really against it until I see the result, right? Like, that's just how I am. Do I think the pick is strange? Yeah, a little bit. But, you know, I'm pretty positive that he can pull it off. Second picture. What you doing? Merlin, Morgan, Arthur. Wait, what? Wait, is there a Merlin and King Arthur in Marvel? I didn't know that. I just knew Morgan Le Fay taught him his sorcery. Oh, what's here? Oh, so this isn't a secret area. I thought it was on my PC version, because it doesn't tell you you can enter it unless you just walk by it.
A shame you weren't more.
Will do.
Oh, another elevator. Damn aim. Goddamn MODOK. Let me take a gander and see what kind of moves I can change with Cyclops. So the optic beam, I think, is what I already have. Ooh, ricochet blast. Swap it out with that one. Optic explosion. Beam power. Maybe I can... Cool, I can do that. So he won't have a boost anymore, but he'll have an additional move now. Oh, that stuff gets expensive. Roundhouse kick. Yeah, I did not want the roundhouse kick from him. Can't picture MCU doing those medieval characters. I'm Morgan King Arthur Merlin using my tablet to type in. It's not the best. Yeah, no worries. I just didn't know that they had like those iconic medieval characters in Marvel at all. Like I said, I only knew of Morgan Le Fay, but that was it. I didn't know like Merlin and King Arthur were actually characters in the Marvel universe also.
Watch out. There's an AIM helicopter
What is going on,
patrolling
Scav? How you doing? That's kind of cool. He like shoots his way onto the ground. He does that in the show. He does that in 97 to when he's falling out of the sky, and he shoots his beam straight into the ground so he doesn't like die, and it stops him from like falling really fast. Goddamn shields. That damn shield agent didn't even see me coming up from behind him. No homo.
Nice try, punk.
I also have Greek characters. I believe Hercules, just as powerful as Thor. Yep. And Hercules was so loved by the MCU community, his post-credit scene has gone absolutely nowhere. I've never really cared about Hercules as a character in Marvel. I know he's the only time where I didn't care about him, but I was like, oh shit, what up, man? Was in... It might be the wrong comic series, but it might be the End Hulk. It might be the End Hulk. I can't specifically remember, but I remember it's about the Hulk waking up in like he just woke up, and either Dr. Octopus or MODOK was keeping him alive, and eventually he talks them into letting him out, and he opens up this vault thing to a completely desolate world. So like Fallout, but if the Hulk was in it. He eventually finds out that there's a settlement where there's some people that have survived whatever has happened to the world, and the leader of the people was Hercules, which leads to a fight between him and the Hulk eventually. And I think that was the start of Maestro's journey, of him becoming the Maestro, because then he beats Hercules and then he takes over that settlement. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I recall Hercules really being in. That's where I'm like, oh, what's up, man? They adapted Cyclops so good in 97. Yeah, true, it was good. Cool seeing comic accurate Cyclops. Yeah, Cyclops is pretty cool. He's definitely been like a more of a background character, and I'm glad that he's coming back on top, because he's essentially like the Captain America of the X-Men, if it's not Professor X. But like the second in charge really is Cyclops. And I feel like a lot of people never really realized that. I'll be honest, and I never really knew that, but I've said before, the X-Men were never like my biggest focus. And I saw like one of those YouTube shorts kind of explaining the same thing, but the guy's like it's good to see that Cyclops is finally getting the recognition he deserves. I'm like, motherfucker, like, what, you knew about how cool he was this whole time? Like, don't talk, you damn hypocrite. Like I said, I'm honest. I'm an honest fan. Like, yeah, Cyclops was kind of sidelined, and saw Storm hitting the gritty over there. And yeah, I'm an honest fan. I'll say, I never really knew how cool Cyclops could be. And X-Men 97 really showed it off. It's funny because there's a giant creature, and Hercules and Thor were in the background doing nothing, and let the Avengers handle it. That's great. Goddamn lazy Hercules. All I remember from the comic. Yeah, I feel like Hercules is like a lazy guy. I mean, that's what he was doing too in that Hulk comic I was talking about. Was that he finds Hercules and he's literally just like the dictator, sort of a dictator. He's just more about, relax people, the world's ended, no need to worry, I'll protect you. And he's just sitting back and he never does anything until the Hulk confronts him.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
Get 'em all out of here. Oh wait, I think you could actually, you don't have to push this whole thing in. I think if you have a big character, you can actually go up here. So if you have a big character like Colossus, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think if you have a big character, you jump, he just, oh, I guess not.
Yeah, yeah.
Will do.
I could have sworn if you had a really big character, you jump off and then you do a power slam move above the glass, then it would break. That's kind of one thing that I've noticed playing X-Men Legends 2 compared to Ultimate Alliance, which came out after the X-Men game. That I do kind of like more is that that game gives you a few different choices to go about like different scenarios. You can go down different paths. Yeah. You can go down different paths. Certain characters will open different paths for you. So like if you have a fire blocking your path, you could use a couple of characters that'll extinguish the fire. If you don't have any of those characters, then you know you can go around and go about a different way. And that's definitely something that this game lacked compared to the X-Men game, but still, I mean, I love it. Talking about Thor: Love and Thunder earlier, opinions on gore in that movie. Chris Bale did great acting. The character's not comic accurate at all. Definitely not comic accurate at all. Christian Bale did do a fantastic job. It was just the writing. What's that director's name? That Taika Waititi Tiki? He completely screwed that whole movie, and he even admitted it that he literally just did it for the money. Which he himself does come off sort of like a douchebag to me. Like just in my eyes as a complete outsider, I don't know too much about him. He definitely does seem like a stuck-up guy, like a really mild version of the character he played in Free Guy. Like just a mild, like stubbornness. I feel like how he is in real life. I'm not sure. How much better does the graphics in Ultimate Alliance 2 look compared to this one? Way better. I personally, I don't know about way better, but they do look like the textures do look a little bit better. The next gen version that I'm playing now, I feel like the lighting is better and the colors are deeper, which I like. The second game they tried to go with a more realistic saturation, and I'm playing a comic book style game, man. You know, I want saturated colors. So if I ever do get the second Ultimate Alliance on my computer, I'm definitely going to enable a reshape mod where I increase the saturation like crazy. Ultimate Alliance 1 is like more animated. Yeah, it's a little bit more animated. You can literally tell from the X-Men Legends games, from the first game, then the second game, then this game, how those games, they went from looking really similar to like a comic. They have the cell shading and the outlines on all the characters to slowly more realistic graphics up to the second game. But this game I think is the perfect mix of not looking too comic booky, but keeping the colors like it's a comic book. And yeah, I mean, if you guys are more interested in the Civil War storyline, you'll love the second game. I don't know about towards the ending. I never finished the whole read of the Civil War comic book, just because I don't really care about the politics too much. I'm just like, okay, y'all agree to disagree. You're bad. Heroes fighting. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I've just always been more pissed that they completely scrapped the original concept for the second game of Ultimate Alliance, where at the end of this game, it was a tease that Galactus was supposed to come back as the big bad for the second game, which Galactus is awesome and would have been perfect. And instead, they're like, oh, let's go politics and heroes against heroes. And I feel like it had the most boring menu where it just slowly scrolls through the heroes and villains in the game. When instead in this game, you know, they have that awesome cinematic CGI cutscene at the beginning of the game. Well, just throughout the whole game, they have all the cutscenes that play throughout. When the hell am I going to get to MODOK? MODOK does look hilarious in this game, though. Like, he looks flat. I don't know how to describe it, but MODOK in this game just looks flat. I don't know if that's the aim guys that sound, but you can just hear them like losing their breath every time we kill them, like ah. Like, chill, guy. I don't think that's how people die. I'm pretty sure they die like the guys in Red versus Blue. Their final words are always blah. Both games are great. They are definitely good, but I personally like the first game more out of the other two. Just because I like the more original story, and then seeing all the heroes come together like this is so cool. I just like a more original story. Even Ultimate Alliance 3, I still have to give props to that they did have an original story to some degree. I think for the most part they were like, okay, we want an Ultimate Alliance game again, let's bring it back so that way nostalgia can make money for us. We gotta have a decent roster, and we want Thanos to be the villain. Now, how can we incorporate up to about 30 other villains to challenge the heroes on their journey to get to Thanos? That's essentially all these games are. Just random picked villains and whatnot. Like, how do we incorporate all these villains to make the hero get to this character?
Boy, am I glad to see you guys.
We're still fighting people, man. There's a shield, or there's an aim guy hanging out just watching us while we talk to you. Oh my god, there's a timer on this thing. Jump! Okay, I got it. Shoot him down.
Got it. The door.
God damn, these shield guys are pissing me off.
This one's out.
I mean, this move seems to work without the shield working. For them, at least. Alright, take me to MODOK so we can go to Atlantis. I think Atlantis is the next after this. I think these guys all had like a cold right before they died. Yeah, there he is. Hey, look at MODOK, he looks flat. Kinda, like he doesn't have enough depth to him. Alright, what is this? We're frozen in place. That's a Deadpool Wolverine movie. I think it's the best Deadpool movie out of the trilogy, not to disrespect the first movie. I just like to see Deadpool straight into action, you know. I don't need to keep rewatching his origin story. Well, Jinx, there's Deadpool 2. Yeah, but I don't give a shit about that kid. He's the main deal for the whole. He's the whole reason why the second movie is even going on. I just don't give a damn about the kid. This new movie, God, it was just perfect. So I'd put like the third movie right there with the first movie, because that one is really good.
That would be due to the entropy device I've developed. Your pleas amuse me. I'm afraid you have no other option.
Oh
Now,
gosh,
to keep things interesting, you'll receive an electrical shock for every incorrect answer.
that's crazy.
you
Yeah,
give.
totally.
Let's begin.
All right.
Shall we? What is the atomic symbol for gold.
Atomic symbol for gold. That'd be AU. I know that.
Oh, that was a lucky guess.
Sir, I know a little bit of science. That one should be common knowledge. Move fast before he can mobilize
What
us.
percentage of the Earth's atmosphere is oxygen?
Ooh. Just for the lulls, like usual, gotta do 69%.
Oh, your answer
Oh.
is incorrect. Isn't that
69 finally let me down for once.
Which of the following is not a geologic period of the Earth?
So Jurassic is Triassic? I've never heard of that. Cretaceous. Neoprene. Oh, looks like it has the spicy runs too. Yep. Yeah, that was Jinx last night. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Cretaceous.
Oh. Have you ever even read a book?
I mean, I've read a little bit of the dictionary before. Did y'all know that if you read the entire dictionary from start to finish, every other book you read from then on is just a remix of the dictionary? Think about that.
What does MODOK stand for?
Mobile organism designed only for killing.
Impossible! Is one of you reading my
Back had
mind?
to take a call. No worries, Scav. No worries.
Which of these is capable of escaping a black hole?
A black hole? I feel like nothing, right? A black hole is intended to absorb anything. Or suck anything in. I'm gonna say no. Oh, spicy that I had a whole bunch of spicy ass wings yesterday. So from Wingstop, like some of those Carolina Reaper wings, they're so good. Nothing. Yeah, you think nothing? So do I. I'm just like doubting myself. Yeah.
This is inconceivable.
Okay, finally
You're
made it.
not that intelligent.
You're not that intelligent.
The deal is off. You tricked me somehow. Guards, attack!
Kill him! Everybody use your specials. Cyclops, you were aiming the completely wrong way. Homie, you aimed up. There's not a helicopter in this room or anything, man. That ricochet move is incredible, though. Gotcha.
You did it. The Omega base. Well done.
Damn, I'm hungry. Boss lasts like 10 seconds. Yeah, as long as you can save your character's like ultra abilities, the boss fights can last like very short.
Guys, that was one for the books.
This is pretty OP. He is. He really is. I've never really
You did a
used
good job
Cyclops
on the
in this
Omega
game.
base team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in shield equipment.
Never used him. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. See what?
It's the easiest once you pass them. Yeah. Yeah, I think just the lengthy, quote-unquote lengthy part of that boss fight is just him asking you all those questions. Alright, yeah, maybe I can make some other kind of cool team. Maybe like a cosmic team? And have like Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
Maybe have Beta Ray Bill.
Thor.
Not classic Thor. Beta Ray Bill. Who else is kind of like a cosmic type of character? Maybe Venom, I guess? But just going through to see. Because I just had the X-Men working together. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do Venom. They don't have too much of the cosmic people. That's how I always have Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, the first stream that I did with this game a couple days ago, I had Deadpool, Wolverine, Blade, and Elektra on my team.
Venom.
And for a fourth, I guess Miss Marvel.
Ms. Marvel.
Yeah, 'cause she can fly around space. I could probably even change her to binary. Make her look really different and unique. Oh, for anybody also not exactly wondering, but we do have a really, really, really lazy version of this character in the MCU. Spoiler alert for one of the crappier Marvel movies recently. But this character pops up at the end of the Marvels. I never saw it, but I did see the post-credit scene on YouTube with a pretty cool character. But yeah, one of the other characters that most people were excited to see in the MCU for once uh, it asks her of her name. She says binary. So the extremely lazy ass version that they made of this character in the MCU, this is how she's supposed to look. Just for anybody wondering. I'm exploring the world of boomer shooters with Doom 1 enhanced. Pretty cool stuff. I feel like I've never heard of like anything you just said, Scav. I think you just spoke enchantment table to me. Yeah. I'll just keep Venom's normal costume. Well, I guess this is kind of like the sort of a cosmic team.
Onward to battle! I.
Guess we'll use Thor or Beta Ray Bill. I wish we could see Beta Ray Bill in the MCU. Oh shit, what up, Jarvis?
Welcome and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of
Maria, that's
technicians
right.
is required.
I was trying to think. I was like, isn't that the other girl? And no, that's her daughter Monica. She is. I can't remember her comic book name. I want to say it's Photon, but I don't think that's her name.
You
What up, Weasel? I'll keep it in here.
Yeah, the name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry, I came in through the back. No one saw me.
I'm kind of glad Weasel wasn't in Deadpool 3. I just don't really care about the guy who plays him. He is kind of funny, like, as the character. There's a guy doing the moonwalk right on the edge of the screen. But yeah, just him, it's, he just does, like, the describing things really detailed. It's just, like, kind of played out. Like he did it in the second movie. I'm like, alright, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, just the actor himself, I'm just like, I really don't care about you. Even in, what was it, Search Party, he was okay in that, but just the same way. Just, I'm like, like, whatever, man. You're like ruining these people's lives in this movie. He was also in, some deep sea movie that I wanted to see, and then I kind of stepped away from it because he was in it. It also had I think it had the girl from Twilight in it. I can't remember, but some people told me that it had Cthulhu in it. I was like, oh, let me check it out. Saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, this fucking guy's in it, really? So, I mean, we'll see, though. Movie sure is just an FPS games, like Doom and Quake. Okay. Just released an enhanced version of Doom 1 and 2. Got upgraded for free. Nice. Hell yeah. Monica, which is Maria's daughter, has been Captain Marvel in the comic books, then Photon. Okay, so her comic book name is Photon. Alright.
Yeah. Oh.
It's funny to see that they just have like a really big hologram of Iron Man's classic suit. I remember back in when I used to play this back on the PS2, they didn't have like the widescreen patches, so the furthest you could really ever see the armor was like right here. before the screen cut off. But now, we could zoom out a lot more and see what it is. So, like some of the buddies that I'd play this with, like couch playing back in the day, the good old days, we were always theorizing that maybe they had like a blueprint of Apocalypse, of him like in his giant form or something like that. But he wasn't. But I always thought it was something kind of cool to think about. What's poppin', Black Panther?
I must admit, I find news of a SHIELD outpost near Atlantis very intriguing.
Oh, that's right. Him and Atlantis don't get along. Dude, Weasel. Dude, what are you doing, man? You having like a seizure. I don't have much experience with seizure people. Got a little bit of experience, but not too much to help you. Just don't swallow your tongue, I guess. That's all I could advise you. Just careful, man. Like you're bugging out of this reality.
You are quite...
Ooh, simulation disc. Gimme. So what am I doing here? So I do not have any critical quests at this time. Oh, well, let's get out of here. What's with every character in the gritty tonight? It's every time you go in there, there's just so many NPCs that are trying to walk along their own path in such a small confined area with a whole bunch of other NPCs that are stationary. At least like in this place, they kind of have somewhere else to go. Like it's not super confined to get in a whole bunch of people's way. Well, homegirl here might start. Oh no, she's slowly getting around me. She's like, "Excuse me, Mr. Horseman, could you please? I have some documents that. Oh, never mind. She's part of the team. She posed up with me, and then she walked away. She just wanted to pose with Beta Ray Bill, hit up the blood sign, and then take off. Alright, Mr. Wyatt
Could I
Wingfoot.
ask a big favor of you?
No.
Could you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while.
No, take us to Atlantis. I'm not exactly speedrunning the game, but I'm like avoiding doing a lot of the side quests. So I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen, especially at the end with the Watcher when he tells you the consequences of your actions. I'm gonna barely have done any side quests, and I'm gonna have left the whole universe in jeopardy.
This will be fun.
Oh yeah, that's the yeah, the little nanites let us like breathe underwater or something like that. Alright, how do I get out of here? There we go. So pretty, Atlantis. Yet I've only seen the second Black Panther movie like one time. Just because I did not give a shit about Ironheart. And it took Shuri fucking forever for her to get her own Black Panther suit. I get that, they wanted to make her essentially earn the suit, but god damn, it took forever. It did look cool though, I'll give it that. The suit looked incredible. I like Namor. I thought he did a pretty good job too. The actor did. I've never really cared too much about Namor. He's kind of like Aquaman, just he's there. Yeah, I just never really cared too much about Aquaman. I do have a very like an old school first draft of Namer. Silver Surfer fell in there and it transported me. I like lower this music in the game. But yeah, I have like one of a couple of first drafts that they did of Namor because he was the official first Marvel character ever. And yeah, it's got like a funny little message like fucking eat your veggies, kids, or something like that for a kid. Uh, but yeah, it's a really old piece, and then it was signed by the artist, and I think even Stan Lee's sig is also on there. I got it from not a Marvel encyclopedia, but it was like a Marvel anniversary type of artwork thing, and there was only about 50 of them made, so I have it somewhere. And yeah, I'll never like sell it or anything, but it's kind of cool to see to have something like that. Paper's all like that oldish yellow orangish color that it turns once paper ages enough. Character. Yeah, he was the very, very first Marvel character. I like how I'm rolling underwater. Hold up, man. Can I use... Can I really not use, like thunder moves? I have Hammer Toss, Mjolnir Slam, and Might. Winds, Thor's Rage. That's kind of jacked that I don't have like a thunder move with Thor. Alright, I guess we'll use binary.
Again?
Where's Namer? He's stuck in a bubble of air. Well, let's save him, I guess. Oh, that move did some damage. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I can't even leave until I do help Namer. That's funny. I guess. Oh, that's Namerita, right? Like his cousin, I think.
Gone. I require no aid. My people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine.
I don't know why. It just bothers me so
Don't
much when they call
the
him
drug
Namor.
only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to
It just doesn't sound like it doesn't roll off the tongue as much as if you just said it like if there was an E instead of an O in his name, like Namer. Maybe like a little bit of adding a little bit of an O, like Namor, like Namor, something like that instead of like Namor. Like I don't know, it just doesn't sound right.
If you
Even though that is how it's pronounced, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Well, I have Ultimate Alliance on PS1. Was it on PS1? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It was also on Game Boy Advance. I had it on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. It sucked, but I didn't think about getting it on PS3. Oh, maybe you meant PS2 instead. I think it's worth it. It's it's up to you as how you make it. Like it like how do I like if you just want to play it to just have a little fun with the characters, go through the story again. I think you're completely fine with the normal PS2 version. But if you're like, I want the slight graphic enhancements, the rounded edges on the characters to look a little bit cleaner, uh, then yeah, go for the PS3 version. I would still suggest the Xbox 360 Gold version because that's what I have, but you would have to really do some massive digging to try to find it at a good price. Yeah, because I got my copy of it at GameStop, and then I also got it on from an auction on eBay at one point where I got it for $50. And I just did the classic Jinx method of eBay auctions, and I just waited until like the last 5 seconds, and then I upped the bid by like an extra $10, $15 or so. And then I won it, so I did have a second copy, but I kept that with my first copy, which both them bitches got stolen years ago. Oh my god, Binary's got the symbiote on her, okay.
That is an Eye of Negretti. Take it.
Negretti? Eye Negretti. Oh no, I'm thinking of Regret. I was gonna say, I regret eating those goddamn wings yesterday. Die. Being in Atlantis kind of makes me want to watch the movie Atlantis, on the Disney one. I was going through Disney Plus the other day and found out that they made a second movie of that. I was like, okay, it probably sucks, but what's the description? It says, there's trouble on the surface, and homie has to go up to the surface and see what's wrong. I'm like, at that point, it's just called Surface. It's not called or it's not called Atlantis, bro. Don't try to pull a fast one. For now, do eventually want to get the Xbox version though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely just keep an eye out for the gold version on like eBay auctions or anything like that, just to see if you could ever find it for a good price. I guarantee you can probably find somebody who's selling it where they don't know it's worth much, or that they think it's not worth much, so they might have it up there for like 30, $40. Unfortunately, stuff like that, it's such a buyer's market for it. It can be bought out really quick, but yeah, that's why you just gotta keep an eye out for it. If you have like eBay on your phone or something, just keep looking up Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition. Don't buy anything unless you find a good price for it. But just so eBay knows the algorithm and will send you a notification that says, hey, this seller has now put the Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition on sale. Are you interested? Then just check in, see what the price is. If it's like $1,000 or whatever, like the others, you're like, nope. Just keep looking at them until you might be lucky and find one that someone's selling for like $50 or something. I guarantee someone's probably selling the disc by itself, not for a lot of money. I guarantee it. Because people want the case, the manual, and the disc. Preferably still wrapped in the plastic also. But I guarantee there's some people out there who are just selling the disc by itself. I could even do a little bit of research because I'm always curious about this type of stuff. I hated this level. Yeah, the Atlantis isn't the best. Yeah, let me see how much Ultimate Alliance Gold is going for right now. Maybe just like the disc by itself. Now what the hell is this? Ultimate Alliance, Rare Complete, Xbox 360, but it's not the gold version. What? It says bonus, Silver Surfer, unlockable code inside. Get the hell out of here, man. They tried to pull a fast one on some of us, man. Silver Surfer is already an unlockable character in the game. He's tough to get, but I mean, you can literally just look up the cheat code to unlock him as it is. Maybe just Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition 360. Just like this level, I clipped the environment. You got Wolverine stock. Oh shoot. The cheapest I can find. The cheapest I can find, Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition. Wait, hold up. Shit. Someone's literally selling just the case and the manual. They don't even have the disc. And they're selling it for $60 Canadian plus $50 for shipping. I was like, shit, I think I found a good price one for somebody. But it looks like the cheapest ones that I can find are anywhere between $200 to $250. The rest are way higher. Yeah, 9.0 graded version for $700. For some reason, my eBay's not loading the rest of the results. Why is eBay being so poopy right now? I'm like always so curious what these prices could be sometimes, so that's why I'm really curious. $400. Well, I mean, you could get the 360, just the disc by itself for $10, like of the normal version for 360. So I bet the PS3 version is still kind of cheap. Oh, no way. No fucking way. No goddamn way. Case only, no game or manual for $80. Get out of here. I was about to be like, bro, I found one for $80. Y'all go get it. $5 just for the normal disc of it. So, yeah, I mean, if you wanted the next gen-ish version of it, you can definitely get it for pretty cheap. It just won't have all the additional characters and stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, I tried to do some research for you guys, for anyone interested in getting the gold edition. It's just a pain in the ass to get, and I fucking had it at one point. Twice. And some hoodlums had to steal that shit. And probably only sold it to somebody for like $10 or something. It's time to sell mine. Oh, I'm trying to beat up Venom. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Got one. And I got two. Oh, there also is a leaked Thunderbolts trailer now. It looks okay. Nothing to get super excited about. It's about as good as we thought it was going to be, or as much as we thought it was going to look for a while. from the looks of it, just from the little bit of the trailer that I'd seen, it looks like it's just gonna be like Marvel's attempt at a Suicide Squad movie. I'm gonna butcher the Sentry in that movie. Oh yeah, wasn't he supposed to be played by Glenn from The Walking Dead, and then he had to back out for something? Hopefully it was for something like for Invincible.
Good. You've got the
Like
ingredients.
him doing voice
Give
lines
me a
for the
minute.
third season since... Or no, the voice recording is already done for season 3, it's that they need to animate it.
It's no.
No, very.
Blade.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent.
Okay, okay. Oh shit. Goddamn landmines, or ocean mines. Swim away!
I believe these surface
God.
dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang. Then these humans are as foolish as they are true as my...
Depending on what I got going on tomorrow, maybe I'll play Ultimate Alliance 2. I'm kind of scared to play it since I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty. I could totally just do another New Game Plus and put on normal mode. I'm gonna die! I'm stuck! Okay. God, they killed them at the perfect time. I was so close to dying. Destroy this. The sound of insanity. That did sound like insanity. Don't get the Thunderbolts are supposed to take. Come on, Sentry. Yeah. They're gonna plot Arbor, true enough. Well, Sentry will probably join them. If they want to do Sentry well, they could. God damn. They could. It'd be kind of cliche, but it would work for comic accurate sake. Is that Sentry could be like, oh, you know, I have another half of me that I don't like to let out. Can you guys help me? I'll team up with you. And then, you know, they'd be like, sure, what's the other half? And then, like, his darker half, Void, comes out. And then Void turns out to be the final fight of the movie or something like that. Found someone found an Ocarina of Time on their scrapyard. Damn, pretty cool. Hell yeah. Ocarina of Time does hit pretty hard. I've never played Majora's Mask, but I've always wanted to play it just so I could see that big ass moon staring at me. I need to update Venom's moves. He has some pretty jacked up moves. Symbiote Blank, do I have that one? Yeah, that one's already equipped. Maybe Venom Swing? I think I already had that one equipped. Oh, no, I haven't. Huh, okay. Have I ever played Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions? Oh, of course I have. I had that one. I've streamed Spider-Man Web of Shadows a couple of times. And I've played Edge of Time. It would have been cool had you not been trapped inside of a goddamn building the entire game. But I did love the concept of, like, the death of the Spider-Man 2099 trying to prevent the death of modern-day Spider-Man. And Anti-Venom was awesome. I kind of remember there was a boss fight with Black Cat. I think I remember that being that was a really annoying fight, if I remember that correctly.
to warn you.
Majora's Mask is trippy as fuck. I played it while stoned once, and that felt like shroomy as shoot. I know I miss being high. Like, it sounds so damn nice. But I can't risk it in case if any of my job interviews in the future when I move require drug tests. This goddamn guy regenerating health.
This battle will end soon.
Come on.
Feeling a little squash.
Ow! Who the hell hit me? Get him! Oh, one in honor of me for sure. I appreciate it, Scav. Oops. Maybe the Cosmic team wasn't the best to use because I've never really don't really play as them too often. Maybe I could do the Assassins.
Daredevil. Elektra. Wolverine. Deadpool. Blade.
I thought these would all be the Assassins. Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Assassins!
There we go. 60% shield credit drops. Oh, so 60% more money. You know what? I wonder if I could do Heroes for Hire, just out of curiosity.
Luke Cage. Daredevil. Blade. Elektra. Deadpool.
I don't know who else would be a part of the Heroes for Hire. Just because I always think of it as Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Maybe not. I think you could do villains.
Doctor Doom. Sabretooth.
Like, I'm pretty sure villains is a team.
Magneto. Venom. Rogues Gallery.
Rogues Gallery is what they call it. Okay. I'm kind of just curious on some of the teams that you can make throughout the game. It's crazy. He walked the whole scrapyard barefoot. What the hell? He also found a PS1, 4 controllers. Man's can sell it as broken in repair. And a repair YouTuber will probably buy it. True enough. Yeah, the whole scrapyard. That's insane.
Black Panther.
Yeah, there's my Black Panther. That's one I'm more familiar with. Classic, yeah. When you got the cape. Modern one is awesome, and he has the holy armor. I'm just thinking of like the basic teams though. I need to think like outside the box for some of these characters. Like, what about the big guys?
Venom.
You have Venom.
The Thing.
Short Shorts.
The Hulk.
And
Colossus.
This really isn't a team for all the big guys? Wow. It's kind of convenient that I just happen to do shortest to tallest, but it's all by the way they're all hunched over. How do I unlock costume for this game? So you can unlock the second costume for every character just by defeating a good chunk of enemies. I think 50 enemies. And then once you when you want to get the third costume, you need to do the certain character's simulation mission. So like for Spider-Man, you know, you defeat enough characters, then you'll unlock the symbiote suit. And then I think if you either just get enough experience points or you do his simulation mission, then you can unlock the Scarlet Spider. And then I think the same thing goes for the Iron Spider suit. I would use this costume a lot more if the colors were just a lot brighter. It's really dark. But yeah, the Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider suit is pretty cool too. Oh, don't. What did he say? What does he say? Leave me be. You know, I'm just trying. I'm busy thinking about my past. This is so tragic. I guess it's on PS5. You had to buy it for the few months it was available back in 2016 on the PlayStation Store before they took it off the market.
Iron Man.
Maybe I could use War Machine. And
Daredevil.
Ultimate Line 2 for the Wii. That's what I had it on at first too. I never beat it because I was a kid and didn't know what to do. I just figured like walk down the path. Any path where there were enemies was the right path. Maybe do Marvel Knight, Daredevil, I suppose. I never totally would have bought it. I didn't know they were gonna take it off either. That's kind of the thing where they're like, we're gonna not tell anybody about this, and we're just gonna take it off real quick. I know it was definitely like a legal thing, of course, but still, they could have been like, hey, in 30 days, we're gonna take this game off the market. You know, buyers beware. Buy it while you have the chance. Scabot activated. It's on the streamer. Jinx. PS4. Delisted. Yep. Yep. And I didn't know. I just happened to be scrolling through the PlayStation Store one day, and I was like, oh shit, they have Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 as a bundle? I gotta buy it. They're encouraging the pirates more and more. Yeah, I guess you got a point. But I feel like you know, you can download this game for free on PC. You know, I got it on PC. I modded it and everything, but you could keep it the same way that this game comes up. So I mean, that's pirating. I'm definitely not advertising you do that, but you know, it's very possible and very, very easy. So who do I got on my team? Maybe I will just use sort of the street level assassin type of characters.
Elektra. Nightcrawler.
Whoops.
Deadpool. Blade.
Guess we just see about using some more of their realistic-esque costumes. There we go.
Keep sharp.
That was quite elite delist games. It's very annoying that you delist. Beyond Good and Evil HD for 360. From Microsoft Store, and they just replaced it. Update remaster this year. Well, I mean, at least it's back. I think that's like one of the only reasons why Silent Hill is still able to grab on the emulation websites. Because they're like, we don't have any way for people to like, play our games just yet. Or play our old games just yet. So we'll be nice and keep it on emulation websites. Unlike goddamn Nintendo's punk asses taking all their games off. Hey, I still got some Mario games though from before they delisted them. God, I just miss streaming on my PC, man. back when my mic actually sounded normal. I lowered my microphone volume again, so hopefully I don't sound all shaky and echoey, but it's the PS5, it's just gonna sound like that, I think. You win that one, court case. God, no, that'd be so nice. Alright, where the hell do I go? Oh, this way. Man, what do I fight the Kraken? Oh, there's a guy trapped in here. Hell no, he fights us if we let him through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fights us if we free him. No, screw him. He can die. Oh, a Tuma and Tiger Shark. Tiger Shark was not in the Black Panther movie, right? It was only a Tuma. What's that? Okay, I took everything true enough. Base Track gives me XP. Does he really though? Or is that a troll? I'll go back there. I feel like he tries to kill me, but I could be wrong. Not like too much is going to happen anyways if he does try to kill me. It's 4 against 1.
Thank you.
Oh.
You have saved my life. I am forever in your debt. No, I must repay you. Here is the combination to a safe.
Oh, that's right. That safe is a pain in the ass to find. I think I found it just a few times over all my playthroughs of this. You find it somewhere in this map. There's only a Tuma. I don't know anything about Tiger Shark. Yeah, he wasn't in the second Black Panther movie. Which is weird, because, yeah, freaking, what's it called? Tuma and Tiger Shark are literally like peanut butter and jelly, you know? They're supposed to be together. You never see the one without the other. And Black Panther said, screw that. What the hell? Game preservation. Very company is game industry today. Yeah, true enough. I play on PS5. I had to get it in 2016 when it was available for a limited time. Yeah, I think the most respectful way to go about the game preservation, especially for Nintendo side, since there's such greedy bastards about that, is literally just port all of those games to the Switch, the e-store that they have or whatever it's called. They could don't be assholes about it. What up, Daffy Duck? Don't be assholes about it, and they don't have the people pay a monthly subscription to play old games, and instead they could do that as an option, sort of like a bundle or something. But I say put whatever games you want that are old, just put them up individually for like $5. You know, it's not a lot of money for people, and it's enough to where they're like, okay, it's a nostalgic game, I'm willing to pay the $5 for it. Got 10 peeps in here, true enough. What's going on, guys? Don't be afraid to comment. I'm just rambling on about dumb stuff anyways. I'm always talking shit about somebody or something. I played Marvel Rivals. That's one I haven't played. That's kind of a new game, right? Isn't it like the Overwatch wannabe of Marvel? Oh, God. Exactly. I've heard like off and on things about it, but mostly that it's just not that great.
Look, Atuma. These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble. Indeed. And they will pay for their transgressions.
So you game preservation. The game you truly own. You truly own. I don't know. Listen. I'm simple enough. True. Yeah, I wish more of those older games were easily accessible. Even just like I said, like on Nintendo side, they could just resell a lot of their old license. Okay, I was like, listen, yeah, they could just get their old Game Boy games, just port them over. Like it doesn't have to be a remaster or anything. Port them over, put it on the store for like $5 or something. I don't think that's a lot of money for anyone that wants to be like, oh, just let me get my nostalgia. As long as they have the licensing for it all, I don't see a problem with that. Then, I would be more accepting of not allowing emulation. But that's why I emulate so much stuff on my PC to begin with. For anyone just tuning in, I'm not playing this on my PC at all. I'm playing this on my PS5, but yeah. Yeah, subscription is getting out of hand. Yeah, isn't Nintendo making people charge like $30 a month just to be able to play like Super Nintendo, Nintendo games, and Nintendo 64 games exclusively? Nintendo 64 with that package. I think for like $10 a month or something. It's just like the NES and SNES games. But I don't know. My Switch has been out of commission for a little while, so I've gone back to playing my 3DS. I actually just upgraded the battery. It's got about quadruple the power that it originally had back in the day now. So I tested it. I was playing Super Mario 64 DS on it. And I was playing it for like 2-3 hours. Not one bar went down, so I put it in sleep mode. And put it in sleep mode so it still uses power, just not a lot. And checked on it before I left for work, and the thing was still at full bars. I was like, sweet. Just put it back in sleep mode, got back to, it was sort of on all day, did work, came back, checked on it, then it was finally down one bar. I was like, alright, so it takes like 18 plus hours for it just to go down like 25-ish%. Like, hell yeah. $50 for N64 games? Oh my god, that is a scam. I'm glad I never went with that. 3DS has some pretty good games on it. Yeah, if you guys have played the 3DS, like, do you guys have any good recommendations? Because that's kind of all I have while I'm moving, besides some comic books. Used to use like $10 per game. Yeah, true enough. Very great emulation, yeah. Big three, use emulation these days. It's idiocy. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, goddamn corpo people. I've played Cyberpunk before. We were selling my N64. Oh man, yeah, I still have mine. I had a few of my old buddies roll up, and we were playing my old N64. I had to get some old parts to get it working again, like the auxiliary cables, like the ketchup and mustard and the cum colored one. I had to get the cords for that again. I did try to get an HDMI adapter, but it just wouldn't work. Bunch of hooey, I see. Then I had to get a couple of controllers because all I had was like one original one and one like third-party one that I had from back in the day. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is pretty good. See, I want to get that. However, I did hear that they remastered it for the Switch, so I want to get that and try it out on Switch for my very first time. Especially because I have a capture card, so I could even stream that game, being a very first impression, like a blind playthrough of it, for anyone who would want to see me do it for the first time. Damn, 60 plus hours. That's yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2. That's like how much time I spent playing Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D. I spent an unholy amount of time playing that, but it made me the man I am today and became an absolute god at the Mercenaries mode in Resident Evil. I unlocked every single character, every weapon set, every perk and ability. I like how my guns work underwater. You have to curve the bullet. Switch stream. Yeah, I can do it since I have the capture card. You know, it doesn't just work for the 360 that I've done before. Like now, if I found my PS3 while I was moving because I was putting all my electronics with my other electronics. So I was like, oh shit, my fucking PS3, what up? So now I could go on eBay and I could buy a lot of those MCU games, find them for hopefully a good price and play them. Like the only one I've never really played, not MCU, I know this, but I've never played X-Men Origins Wolverine. I hear that's a fantastic game. I just never got it back in the day. So yeah, you know, I could hook up my capture or my video capture thing to my PS3 and play that game for the first time. I like this guy hanging out here. Oh, never mind. He's running. Spend more hours playing Lisa the Painful. I've never heard of that game. Is it like a horror game or something? It kind of sounds like the game that I'd play on my DS, well 3DS, but I had the DS game called Dimension, The Ward. They made a second game too that I heard was a lot better. I think I played a little bit of it, but the first game was alright. It was just like a Silent Hill ripoff. The only thing I hated about that game was that the draw distance was probably like 2 feet, and then it was just pitch black. I'm like, man, I can't see shit! And I remember there's like a hallway you gotta go down, and you just hear screaming. Kind of scary, and then all you just see are these floating heads flying towards you with spider legs on them. It's like, you can't just have these enemies fly at me because I can only see like 2 feet ahead. Like, that's not fair. Oh god, here we go. Oh, this boss fight's kind of annoying. Because how fast they go. You gotta suck them in the water. Or these little vortex things. Come on, come on. Daredevil, kick their asses! That was pathetic. Oh, actually, that was kind of good. Again, they're halfway dead now. Oh no! Fly! Flyer, swim, 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 swim. Okay. Let's go over here. Spaceful's an RPG. It's hard if you have no idea what you're doing. I feel like that's a lot of RPGs. I tried to play The Witcher 3 for the first time, for the most part, a couple of times within the past month, and every time I play it, I'm like, what is going on? What is this menu? How do I, like, do what the game wants me to do? Yeah, Tiger Shark punched the hell out of me. Do it again! Oh no, I didn't know Deadpool had his. Whoops. I'm not gonna do anything. We almost got him. Almost got him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm the problem.
The RPGs have no idea what you're doing. The battles are nice and interactive. One of your party members is a fish. Damn, that's like 10 out of 10 then. Ooh, money. Money, money. Money! I think Spider-Man on Edge of Time, or actually on 3DS. Oh god. I think they had that for, they had Shattered Dimensions on the DS, and I could be wrong, but I want to say even the Game Boy Advance that they had it on. I know for a fact they had it on DS, though. If you play the pain mode, the hard mode, your saves are limited. Oh, that's cool. That's like Resident Evil. You save in one area, you can never use that save again. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's the Kraken. This is such a funny idea to even consider. Just a couple of basic Hell's Kitchen style street assassins in fucking Atlantis, fighting the Atlanteans, about to fight the Kraken. Release the Kraken.
Oh, you're in a bad situation. You, might want to see a doctor now.
What?
Got it.
Retarded? No. Heard you were retired. God, what I would do for them to just make like a remake of this game. Bet they could make it so much better.
That was
Maybe.
easy.
Maybe.
Sure.
The hell, Electro, what are you doing all the way up here? Trying to see if I can get everyone to get their special abilities ready to go. Even though it won't work on the Kraken, he's invincible. We need to do a special set of moves in order to get him to lose health. Wow, that's actually a pretty strong move. This is a really unorthodox type of area, especially the gameplay, how we gotta swim. Very strange, but yeah, it's only this chunk of the game and then we're done with it. I don't mind it. I do find doing a lot of the space sections in Act 4 do get a little repetitive, but that's about it. Nice price. Ghost Rider. There was talks that they wanted him in there, but they just decided no. I think they were. It was either between him or Gambit, and well, yeah. Without dropping too many spoilers, you know, I'm pretty sure we know which one it was. Enter arena. Let's do this. Release the Kraken! Oh, hi there. That's PS Vita version of Blackgate. Weren't they the same? Because correct me if I'm wrong, it was just like a side-scroller beat-em-up type of game, right? Oh, I hate those damn torpedoes! Oh. I feel like this is really dark for you guys, because it's kind of dark for me to see this damn arena, so we'll go... Yeah, I have it, pretty high up on the... They're pretty low. Save the options, yeah, so hopefully now you guys can see a little more if you're watching on phones or something. I'm throwing ninja stars at the goddamn Kraken. I hate those torpedoes. Oh, that's right. I have to defeat every enemy around the arena, and then he'll destroy one of the. Oh, this one's already destroyed. There we go. Yeah. Take out every other enemy while I can. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Those things suck. Oh no, oh no. That would have better graphics. I bet it did. The Vita was so great. I need to... Next time I find it, for me, my PS Vita is like, it's just one of those things where it'll find me when it wants to, and then it'll disappear when it wants to. But next time I find it, I'm definitely gonna see about modding it up and see what I could add to it. I do have the original Resident Evil games on there because you could play PlayStation 1 games on it. You just had to buy them. And just every PlayStation Vita game was so damn expensive. It was like the full price of games for like next-gen consoles. That was the only thing that I had bad to say about the Vita, was that everything on it was so goddamn expensive. Super underrated, yeah. Yeah, it really was. Just like I said, the pricing of a lot of the Vita games themselves were donkulous. And then you could play like the PS1 and PSP games. I have Mario Kart modded on there too, nice. God damn those things. Gotta take out these enemies.
You are officially
Block! Oh lord, oh lord, block! Alright, enemies are gone, homie. Take out, one of these pillars. Yeah. Very fast. Yeah, it really is. The only thing I would have to say, just because I got the first Vita when it came out, so I had like the version 1, it's just like the buttons and the joysticks are a little too small for my hands. I don't have like massive hands, but I have really long fingers. And so it just gets a little uncomfortable. I did buy a grip for it, so you would click on this plastic case and it would turn it into like the shape of the controller. That helped a little bit. But yeah, Switch before the Switch, yeah, that was just so many people were just unaware of how great it was. And I think it was also because it was a really expensive handheld device at the time. You know, it was like $300. For that price, you could literally get like a PlayStation 4 for the same price and play better games for the most part, you know, give or take, depending how much hunger for nostalgia you have. Because, I mean, you could get PlayStation 2 games and stuff on the PS5. Like, I have Twisted Metal Black that I could play at any point. Gotta head out. Have a great night stream for sure. No worries, Kev. Yeah, I'll probably be ending mine in probably the next, like, 15 minutes or so once we get to Mandarin's place.
Guess that means I've won.
Did I name Marita? Yeah, because how long have I been streaming? It's, yeah, like an hour and a half-ish. Definitely want to make sure I'm getting some good night's rest for my second to last week at work. And then Friday I will not be streaming because I got tickets to go see the new Alien movie. I'm super excited to go see that. It looks fantastic. Enter next area. Black
You did a
Panther.
good job in Atlantis. Who knows? Atlanteans may even start to tolerate us surface dwellers. And that, yeah.
Don't worry, y'all. Mandarin is just an actor named Trevor, I think it is. He's not a real threat. Sweet. And yeah, the next time I'll just pick a couple of random characters. But the next time I stream this, though, I'll, like, the first people in the stream can start shouting out characters' names, and I'll play as those characters next time. Like I said, I might play Ultimate Alliance 2 tomorrow, maybe. I love this game so much more. And yeah, I'm playing Ultimate Alliance 2 on the hardest difficulty, and it's very much proving to be,
Ghost Rider.
like, hard difficulty. I was so pissed when the MCU made Mandarin just an actor, yeah. Because the way I see the Mandarin is sort of like the animated movie The Invincible Iron Man, which is ridiculously hard to find on anything. If anybody knows what that movie streams on, please tell me. But I do have my DVD copy of it, and I put that inside my Xbox One once I bought it off of a coworker. So that's where that movie stays, is inside my Xbox One. This will use Zorn.
Magneto.
You know, Zorn's a villain. Vengeance is a villain. Is there anybody else that I can switch into a villain form of themselves? Captain America.
Captain America.
I can turn him into the U.S. agent. This is how the U.S. agent should look, too. I didn't bother watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier because I don't really care about either of those characters. I just know Winter Soldier is turned into an absolute wuss when it comes to his outfit. And from my understanding, U.S. agent is in that show. And he is in the Thunderbolts, but he just does not look like this, man. This U.S. agent looks so cool. Who else could I turn into like a villain version of themselves? Maybe I can make like a Ghost Rider, right? Oh no, no, duh, I got Vengeance. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Sabretooth. Dr. Doom.
Met his maker.
What? Met his maker. This is actually a team? Wow. +6 to all traits. That's actually a massive, massive buff. It means like every special ability we do, or that every passive ability that we have for all the costumes is +6. That's a really massive increase. Secret Wars. Kristoff is a terrible suit. Ultimate is okay. What about Ghost Rider's Western outfit? This is like Red Dead Redemption Ghost Rider. I think this might be the version where he made it to Tahiti. God, he sticks out like a sore thumb, though.
Our time is at hand.
What is even the correlation with the four of them? I don't know. Met his maker, like is that supposed to mean something? I think the U.S. agent stronger than Cap. Well, yeah, didn't they give him like a more enhanced version of the super soldier serum? God, I do miss the memes, seeing like the picture of him when he was trying to pull off the Captain America look, and just the memes that came out of the face that he has in the show were so great. Maybe I play a little bit of trivia. Fantastic Four have their headquarters at the Baxter Building. Peter Parker does as a photographer for the Daily Bugle. Thor has 2 war goats to pull his chariot. Her modded tier. That'd be Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher. I don't think they ever said their names in Thor: Love and Thunder. Before becoming Radioactive Man, Chen-Lu was a nuclear physicist. SHIELD's highest ranking agent is Nick Fury. Captain America was frozen in World War II. Vampire Hunter Blade is half vampire. Before returning to a life of crime, Mysterio was a special effects artist. Defense attorney. Our first defense attorney. God, got something in my eye. Dr. Doom went to the same college as Reed Richards. What is commonly believed to be Black Widow's previous occupation before becoming a Russian spy? Ballerina. Ghost Rider is known as Spirit of Vengeance. Deadpool joined the Weapon X program because he had incurable cancer. Who paid Matt Gargan to become a Scorpion? Jameson. Who did Dr. Pym discover, or what did Dr. Pym discover to allow him to change size Pym particles? I'll do like 2 more. Who here was not a member of the Howling Commandos? Jonathan Jupiter. Fuck. I was taking a shot in the dark and was hoping I would be super cool if it was correct. What vehicle is the Avengers' primary mode of transport? That'd be the Quinjet. Which Inhuman did Johnny Storm date? Crystal. Okay. All right. That's all for that. Let me go ahead and save. Right on. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, you guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying this Ultimate Alliance 1 gameplay. It's such a fantastic game. Like I said, I might play the second game. I might play this one. I might play something else. I might not stream. I do have a very, very random stream schedule. But yeah, either way, hope you guys have been enjoying these. Thank you for all the new subs that I keep getting. Every time I look at my channel, I seem to get like 1 new subscriber, or if not more. So I really do appreciate any support you guys can give me. But yeah, that's really all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in the next stream. See you later.